to whoever finds this video. I don't know if anybody actually will. I just want to talk a bit about alcohol, because I am an alcoholic. I mean, I've been clear of alcohol for way over a year now, or a year and a half and more. But I think for me, I don't know if it's like it for most people, but it sucks. It really does. I thought that the longer I went without alcohol, the better I'd feel. But the longer it's been, the harder it is. The more I want to have another drink. And I don't think a lot of people talk about that. Everyone talks about, I feel amazing when I stop drinking, but I'm sure for some people, the urge is there. So it's just a constant battle. Like I always say to my partner, I say, the worst thing I ever did was quit drinking for me, because I miss it like a hole in the head. But the primary reason I quit drinking, and the only thing that made me stop, was I don't want to die, essentially. I mean, at 29, I was told I had fatty liver deposits from alcohol. I had multiple scans and whatnot. So yeah, damage has been done to my liver from alcohol, and it was the fact of him saying, look, you need to stop, like, now. So I did. That was the only thing that got me to stop. I didn't stop for my kids, I didn't stop for my partner, didn't stop for my job. My health was the only thing that got me to stop. But it sucks. It does. And I've not got a particularly stressful life. I love my job. I love my partner. I love my kids. We've got our own home. Everything's fine. I just want to drink. I kind of personified it in a way that it became like my best friend. It was always there for me whenever I needed it, or whenever I just wanted to. Typically, it was just on a night when I was gaming, I just wanted to wind down and have a drink. And I was typically drinking when I started drinking when I was 16. So basically, my dad passed away from a traffic collision when I was 16, and I just went off the rails. I discovered alcohol. I was drinking like a 700ml or 70 centilitre bottle of whiskey a night, blacking out, waking up, going to work the next day, and I did that for years. And then I slowed down a little bit, so I was still drinking every night, but it probably only half a bottle of whiskey or spirits. Spirits are what I mainly drink. And then it changed to like every other day. Then it picked up again to every day. So it's kind of like up and down. So yeah, I did drink quite a lot, and I just liked the feeling. That was it. I just liked the feeling. It started off with being my way of grieving and putting everything to a side, and then it kind of just became my friend. So yeah, that's where I'm at now, alcohol free, but it's definitely getting harder. It's definitely getting harder. But I don't know why. I'm just compelled to have a drink, but I don't do it. Like when we have family gatherings or functions or whatnot, I have a shandy, which is just half bitter or half lager and lemonade. That's as far as I go. But yeah, so for me, primarily the health concerns made me stop. I was told I needed to stop, or else, it'd be downhill from there. The line of work I'm in, I'm an undertaker, so I see firsthand people who've succumbed to alcoholism, and it's eventually got them in the end, and I'm there and I see it, and it is not pleasant at all. But prior to that, even seeing that with my own eyes didn't stop me drinking, didn't put me off it. It was just a threat to my own health that made me think, right, okay, I don't want to die, essentially. So all I'm saying is, I know it's all fine and dandy quitting alcohol, and well done, and it's better for you. But for me, it's hard, and I don't want to do it. I want to have a drink. There's nothing more I'd like than just to have a drink tonight. I mean, my drinking got to the point where I was hiding it from my partner. I was telling her I was only drinking every other night, but what I was doing is drinking every night and unsurprisingly hiding the bottles around the house. So I'd get drunk, hide the bottles, and then forget where I've hidden the bottles. So even now, over nearly 2 years later, we're still finding bottles. We're still finding bottles hidden behind walls and hidden under cabinets, and they've got dust on them. They're that old and they smell rancid because there might be a little bit left in them. And I just got drunk and hid them and just said, oh yeah, I'm not having a drink tonight. That's when you know it's bad. I even used to drink on the way home from work. Say 10 minutes before I got home, I'd stop at the garage, get a little bottle of vodka or spirits, chug half of that, and then go home. Finish the other half later in the night when everyone's in bed. Yeah. So I just wanted to give some insight on what it's like for somebody who has quit but hates it. I don't know it's the right thing, but I hate it. So I hope this helped even just one person relate to it, so they know that there's somebody else who feels the same. And if you feel the same as I do, drop a comment or drop a message, because I've never really met anyone who's quit and said they hated it. Right, I'm on my way to work and I'm nearly there, so I'll leave it here.